Hi everyone, here I have a collection of trail cam videos that I've captured during the 2023 year. I sure hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. Camera 7 was another new venture for me. I walked here one day, I have a GPS with me, and I went on a long hike and found this place that looked beautiful, and it was a old trail there. So I decided to put a camera. I seen quite a bit of moose sign, and I was impressed, but I was hoping, of course, is always open for a monster, but I didn't get that. But I still got some nice footage, I must say. I guess this is what you would call a gray, foggy day. You can see him looking behind. I knew that there was more coming, and eventually I could hear him walking in the water, but I wasn't sure what it was. This bull didn't have a lot of points, but he had a really symmetrical set of antlers and a pretty good spread as well. Finally, the other one showed up, and I realized it was just a cow and a calf. I'm not sure what that grunt meant. I think our calf numbers are down. It's unbelievable because every time you go out in the fall after a rut, every cow you shoot's pretty near every cow you shoot's there's a calf inside of her. So it's not that they're not getting pregnant. It's just that something is killing them after the moose is pregnant. It's either the coyotes or bear, I guess. I'm sure they're a pretty easy target in the springtime. This was a nice looking bull. In a few years, he's going to be a real beauty. Just look at the length of the beard on this one. I know I don't mean that he's an old one. Actually, it's right the opposite for what we've seen or what I've noticed in the past. Maybe it's my own opinion, but it seems like the young ones or the mid-age ones have the longest beard, and as they get older, they lose that long tassel and it become more like a wide bell. Camera 8, I put this camera here during the rut, and I've got a ton of footage off this camera. This first clip, you can see that it's a really windy night, and this moose, I don't think, like all moose, don't like the wind no more than we do. He wasn't sure what to do. This next bull is the same bull that I got back on camera 6, and during the rut, so you can see that they do a lot of traveling. These cameras are not close together at all. This bull must have been just passing through, or he didn't like the other bulls that was around, whatever, but this is the only clip that I got of him, and I don't recall anyone shooting him, so he must have moved on to a different area. Okay, here's the same bull that I got on that really windy night, and it's finally in the daylight, and you can see that looks like he got something on his mind. It seems like it don't matter where you put a camera at here in Newfoundland, you're gonna get a bear pass by eventually. I was very fortunate that he never, or she never, decided to chew up the camera, because you could hear it actually smelling the camera. I got real lucky because bears are terrible for it. This is the third time now that I've got this bull on camera, and he seems like he's the real ladies' man. But you'll see here shortly, he's not the only one that's interested. It's amazing to watch these moose and see how quiet it can be, and it's clear to see that sometimes it's really difficult to sneak up on them when they're just standing there, just staring, and they seem like they have lots of patience to hold still until they really have their mind made up that it's okay to keep going. It was a week or so later, and this big bull finally showed up again. This bull wasn't in such a hurry anymore. He had a few battle scars. He got several points broke off now, I guess. That big bull that was just before there, they must have had a run-in with him, and I guess let him know who was boss. Even the little ones show interest, especially when the big bull is not around. Here comes the big fellow again. This time he stops right in front of the camera, and gets a real good look at him. I sure wish I knew exactly what these moose are trying to say, because I'm sure that every grunt, every sound must mean something. I got a lot of footage of the same bulls traveling back and forth, but finally, this was a new one, and he seemed to be pretty cautious to keep on going. I'm sure there was moose not far away. That last footage was late October, and things were really slowing down. And it was well into mid-November, and I started to get footage again. And luckily, it was some of the same moose that I wanted to see if they were still alive. I want to be careful when I'm saying this, but I think I got this bull figured out. I know where he spends his summer and where he ruts, and now it seems like I got it figured out where he spends his winter as well. I know it's hard to see, but they're on that big stump. I've put a mineral block. It's kind of snowed in now, just to see would the moose lick it and get the vitamins that they need. But for some reason, I don't know if cause the guys in New Brunswick, friends of mine in New Brunswick, have all kinds of luck with the moose coming to the salt blocks and the salt licks. And I can't get our moose to even come close to the salt blocks for some strange reason. We had an early snowfall, and I don't know if these moose was grumbling over the fact that there was snow on the ground, but It didn't last long anyway. Usually after rut, a lot of bulls get together, but this old bull, I don't know if he's just a grumpy old fellow or what, but he didn't seem to have many friends at all. This was the biggest bull that I got on trail camera in 2023, and I was just enjoying to get as much footage of him as I could. After a long, hard rut, I'm sure that the moose kind of appreciates a free meal I cut in a pile of birch trees just so that they can feed on. Into the direction that this bull is looking now, that's the way I come in to check my camera, and it seemed like that this bull was very cautious, like he knew that's the way I would come in, and probably I've been pretty close to him and I just didn't realize it, and he always be watching to make sure that if he heard me coming he'd be long gone before I actually showed up. The date that this video was made was December the 16th, and this is the last time that I got this bull on camera. I was hoping to get him after his antler shed, but no way. I never seen him no more. I don't know if after he shed his antlers that he stayed in a different area and decided to spend the winter or whoever he was, because he never came back here anymore. And I left these cameras here for right up to the middle of January at least, and still he didn't come back again. So I'm just looking forward to seeing him again next year to see how much more bigger his antlers have grown. I got quite the surprise when I watched this video. This is like the 24th of December, and there was two things that really stood out to me. That this bull, I recognized him from 2 months prior, like no more than 2 months actually. It was like late September. I got him at a different location, like 7 kilometers, a little over 7 kilometers away. I would have never expected it, that this bull would actually travel that far. And the second thing that caught my attention was this moose was doing a lip curl, and this was like late December, and I don't know, I never dreamed that a bull would be doing that this time of the year. But anyway, the camera shows it. He's actually doing the lip curl. I'm not sure why, but it was pretty interesting to see. This bull may have been in the mood, but typical female. She had other things on her mind. Here I get a better look at him in the daylight. He may have walked 7 kilometers, and I'm sure he's been rutting all fall, but he's looking like he's in pretty good shape. This was taken January 6, 2024, and 2 big bulls are now gone, but there's still a few moose around, that's for sure. No antlers now to catch our attention, but still nice to see 4 moose at one time. These moose are not native to Newfoundland, but it sure seems like they've adjusted to our weather, that's for sure. is always something pretty about the snow falling. But I don't know if this old cow would agree with me or not. She makes it look easy just stepping over those trees. And with all that snow collecting on her back, it just takes one good shake and that's all gone. I don't know if it's the same cow that that bigger bull was interested in or not, but this young bull, he was checking her out as well. Okay, well, this wraps up my season of trail cam footage. I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed capturing all of it. And I'll leave you with a comparison of that big bull. The 3 years that I got him, 21, 22, and 23. So you can see the difference in his antler growth. I mean, I know there's no way I know for sure if it's the same bull. But I have hunted this area quite a bit, and nobody have killed here bull here even look like these clips that I got here. So I'm really thinking that yes, it's the same bull, but he's just got away from all the antlers and made it the last 3 years for sure. So take care, and I'll see you in the next one.